you know the difference between Anthony Edwards and Lamelo, other than the athleticism. You know, they both could shoot the ball. They both could play make. Anthony Edwards had weapons around him. That nigga had Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had Karl Anthony Towns. What? Who was the... Nas Reed. Who else? I don't think Ricky Rubio was playing at that time. All I need is those three. That's all y'all need to know. Cause Julius Randle, like, bro, who the fuck has LaMelo hoop with? Motherfucking Miles Bridges. I only like Miles Bridges because it's music. He's straight in the NBA, but he not no next level star. He a good, consistent casual, you know? Yo, what it do to me? I'm not want to waste time, so I'm get straight into it, you feel me? Now, today about to reacting to the LaMelo Ball paradox. I don't even know what the fuck a paradox is. I think a paradox is like something with the universe. Like when the universes collide or it's two of the same universe. I don't know, bro. We gonna get straight to it though.
What's up, GQ? It's LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball.
I don't know about you, but there's something about LaMelo Ball that I just can't quite figure out.
I would compare LaMelo Ball to LaMelo Ball because it's one of one.
He's been in the NBA for 5 years. He's polarizing, absurdly talented, a walking highlight reel with the game as loud as his personality.
I'll give you $20 to jump in the pool. Okay. No.
He's everything we were told he would be, and maybe even more.
LaMelo!
Yeah. LaMelo's so fucking nice, cuz him and Miles Bridges. Is Miles Bridges hooping this year? I don't know, but that was a fire duo.
But there's just one massive problem.
What?
There are some reports out there. There's a draft prospect that passed on a workout with the Hornets because they don't want to play with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo, I float between.
Damn. They don't think they gonna get the ball, or they think he gonna outshine their ass. Maybe he just want to start on his new team. Send that nigga to the Wizards. Fuck it.
Wow, this guy's amazing. And then there's other nights where I'm like, what is he doing out there?
So he's a guy that puts up great numbers on a bad team.
LaMelo Ball still hasn't played a single playoff game in his career so far. And quite frankly, he hasn't even been close.
Man,
Thus,
give him a better fucking team. Bro, he don't really got nobody on his team. Who the fuck he got? They got LaMelo, Terry Rozier, maybe Miles Bridges. Then who the fuck else? He's supposed to go by himself like he AI or something? Man, all that, bro.
Have begun to arise. Not about his talent, but about whether that talent can actually translate into team success.
I love LaMelo game, but I don't think he ever played winning basketball before.
Yeah. He's almost like too happy. It's like, hey, whatever happens, happens.
Which begs the question, why does this paradox exist? How does a player with so much talent consistently end up on the wrong side of the scoreboard? And is LaMelo Ball truly capable of...
How? I'm telling you. Because he has no fucking weapons. Get LaMelo a proper big man and see how far they go. That's how I see it.
NBA franchise to the mountaintop. Or is he just another superstar talent destined to fall short?
Damn.
Well, first and foremost, you have to understand where LaMelo came from. Because he didn't follow the same blueprint as everyone else. He broke it. It's the 22nd of August, 2001, and the Ball family has just welcomed their third child into the world, Lamelo LaFrance Ball. As soon as this kid could walk, he was playing basketball. It wasn't an option, it was a way of life. His parents, LeVar and Tina Ball, both former collegiate players themselves, had turned their California home into a basketball laboratory.
My wife was a PE teacher and she was a basketball player. Okay, I'm a football player, sports, last name Ball. Guess what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna ball till you fall.
While most kids were learning to draw, LaMelo was launching deep threes on a 10-foot rim, going up against his two older brothers, Lonzo and LiAngelo. By age 11, he was suiting up for his family's AAU team, often going up against kids 5, even 6 years older than him. And by age 14, LaMelo was a part of a Chino Hills high school team that stormed to a perfect 35-0 record.
Chino Hills was killing shit. They used some entertaining games. I used to like watch.
Recognized as the best high school team in the country. But that was just the beginning, because in 2016, his father LeVar infamously transformed the family's passion for basketball into a fully fledged brand and business enterprise. With his 3 sons at the forefront, all viral teenage sensations, he launched his own shoe and merchandise company and began producing a reality TV show, Ball in the Family.
Game time! Game time! Get him out my house! Get him out my crib, bro!
I want you to hear me very closely, all right? I'm your favorite player's favorite player.
No one in practice can guard me, so it's really nothing. We can put the camera on him too. That man right there, that's the man who can't guard me. Turn it left. I'll take his ankles every day. Go one more. See the boy in the hoodie. He hiding for.
See, I ain't let nobody talk to me like that. I love his confidence, but ain't nobody talking to me like that in the locker room. You know
It was genius. The show wasn't just entertainment. It was a stage to showcase his son's talent and push the family's products. It spread like wildfire. Suddenly, the Ball family wasn't just a household name within the basketball community. They were a part of pop culture.
Some of the things that you have said, back in my heyday, I'd kill Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Easy. Why would you say something so blasphemous? Blasphemous. He would need help.
But
Understand?
this is a good time in history, bro. I don't think y'all understand, bro. This when life was simple, bro. Like, no bullshit. This when life was simple.
You are in a
Just give me a little
WWE
nostalgia.
ring with the Michael Jordan of WWE.
LeVar's bold personality dominated headlines. The boys' highlights were everywhere online.
Game for the ages last night from Chino Hill sophomore Lamelo Ball, who scored 92 points against Los Osos.
I forgot he scored 92 points. Damn. Damn. He should have went for 100. Like I said with Julian Newman, he should have went for 100 too. Shit.
And became both a fashion statement and a conversation starter.
Take away from the big baller brand? Are you crazy? LeBron James can't take away from the big baller brand. This is real.
Love him or hate him, that constant attention only fueled their rise. But for Lamelo, that early rise to stardom came at a cost. In 2017, Big Baller Brand drops Lamelo's first signature shoe, the MB1s, making him the first high school player ever to have his own sneaker at just 16 years of age. What the Ball family failed to take into account, however, was that this shoe would essentially render him ineligible to play college basketball. By profiting from his name and likeness, Lamelo had crossed the line from amateur to professional in the eyes of the NCAA, which meant the traditional route to the NBA was now closed. So what did LeVar do? He took Lamelo out of high school and over to Lithuania to play for Vytautas, making him the youngest American to ever play professional basketball. The move was a disaster. Lamelo struggled for playing time. The competition was far more physical
How the fuck did
than
he get drafted if he was playing so bad? What the fuck?
anything he'd ever faced, and the culture shock was immense.
They're stuck together in this awful league with a coach who doesn't speak English in a town of 10,000 people who don't speak English either.
Off the court, the Ball family's presence turned the small
Nigga,
Lithuanian...
that gotta be the person, cause how the fuck you gonna coach me? So what the fuck was they doing in practice? They was just following what the other players was doing. Imagine your coach just yelling at you cause you did some fucked up shit that you didn't even know you did fucked up shit. Why? Cause you don't speak your language. Man.
Club into a media circus.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
It's just crazy what is happening thanks to the publicity generated by the father.
By mid-season, the experiment fizzled out, and Lamelo returned to the US at age 17 to complete his senior year of high school. The uncertainty surrounding his future was real. Scouts were split. Some still saw a childhood prodigy with vision and flair. Others saw a YouTube sensation whose game might not translate to the highest level.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't even know if they can play Division I basketball. So all of this hype is because Daddy has successfully gone about the business of marketing that big baller brand. And again, major props to him. I'm looking at the two players, and I'm saying, what have we seen from them that warrants all of this?
But Lamelo's next move wasn't up to his father. It was up to him. And in 2019, he decided to sign with the Illawarra Hawks, a bottom-of-the-table team in Australia's National Basketball League.
Next year, take my talents to the NBL. And play for the Illawarra Hawks.
It was a gamble, a foreign league, a smaller market, and a team that had been struggling for years.
He's going to have to improve a lot. It's just hard, Skip, out of sight, out of mind. I don't care what his dad says. This is not how his dad drew it up, Skip. His dad made some decisions that put his son in this predicament.
This time, however, the move
that gotta be a practice.
Was a resounding success. He delivered multiple dominant performances, including a 30-point triple-double, making him the youngest player in Australian basketball history to achieve such a feat. He was named the NBL's Rookie of the Year and looked comfortable playing against grown men.
They need a three ball. Lamelo.
Hey! See, it could have been a coach in the other place, because ain't no way.
That was all NBA scouts needed to see. This kid was the real deal. And just like that, Lamelo Ball was taken 3rd overall in the 2020 NBA draft. He burst onto the scene like nobody's business, claiming Rookie of the Year honors over fellow top pick Anthony Edwards in 2021 and was named an NBA All-Star in 2022. Which begs the question.
I forgot him and Ant was in the same draft class. I'm getting an ad block when I get monetized, y'all. Don't worry about it.
What the f happened? Because we're now 5 years removed from the 2020 NBA.
What happened? Okay. If you want to compare, you didn't compare them, but I'm going to compare since you said the name. You know the difference between Anthony Edwards and LaMelo, other than the athleticism? You know, they both could shoot the ball, they both could play make. Anthony Edwards had weapons around him. That nigga had Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had Karl Anthony Towns. What? Who was the Nas Reed? Who else? I don't think Ricky Rubio was playing at that time. All I need is those three. That's all y'all need to know. Cause Julius Randle, like, bro, who the fuck has Lamelo hoop with? Motherfucking Miles Bridges. I only like Miles Bridges because his music. He's straight in the NBA, but he not no next level star. He a good consistent casual, you know.
Anthony Edwards has racked up multiple deep playoff runs, earned 2 All-Star nods, and was recently named an Olympian, as was Tyrese Halliburton, the 12th pick in that draft, who, as we all know, was just one game away.
With Tyrese, who the fuck did he have? He had Siakam, Pascal Siakam, Neesmith, that one dude. Yeah, bro, like they have people around them. Even though it's Halliburton, he didn't have as much help. I respect his grind more than I would respect Anthony Edwards, which I'll get what I'm saying, bro.
An NBA championship. Meanwhile, Lamelo is yet to appear in a single playoff game. He's yet to make it back to the All-Star game, and for the last 4 years, the Charlotte Hornets have looked like a G League team. The weirdest part about it all, though, is that Lamelo, by measurable NBA standards,
they need to make some trades in the offseason.
He's playing really good basketball. This past year, he had probably the best season of his career. He averaged 25, 7, and 5, shot 40% from the field. His play style electrifying to watch, thus he led the fan vote for the 2025 All-Star game, and yet he wasn't selected, and the Hornets finished with an abysmal 19-63 record. So how does a player this talented, this productive, and this exciting to watch somehow feel like he's drifting further away from the...
Go draft a fucking center. If they draft a center, they gonna have 30+ wins this year. Mark my words.
Well, I didn't just give you a massive spiel about Lamelo's upbringing for no reason. The reality is, Lamelo didn't just grow up playing basketball. He grew up performing basketball. Every pass, every shot, every move was consumed by millions of people online. And the hype didn't just become a byproduct of his game, it became a part of his game. Half-court shots, behind-the-back passes, all of it has made him one of the most watchable players in the league. But it's also created a paradox. One where Lamelo knows how to put on a show, but in the NBA, winning isn't always a show. It's often boring, it's discipline, it's ugly defense. It's not one-legged, contested 35-foot jump shots at the end of the shot clock. Truth be told, Lamelo attempts a lot of bad shots, and his play style, while extremely fun to watch, can just be awfully chaotic at times. Take this graph here, for example. This is something I'd like to call the efficiency chart. On the y-axis, you'll find field goals attempted per game.
You know, I was literally about to look up his percentage. I'm probably about to find it.
Which is simply how many shots a player shoots per game. And on the x-axis, you'll find each player's effective field goal percentage, which measures the efficiency of those shots taken. Essentially, in the bottom left quadrant, you've got players who take a lot of shots, but don't necessarily make them at a high clip. Guys like Jalen Green, De'Aaron Fox, and Trae Young. In the bottom right corner, you've got players who shoot quite a lot of shots and are also pretty efficient. This is the side you want to be on. D-Book, LeBron, Steph, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, and Kevin Durant. In the top right, you've got players who shoot a ton of shots and are also extremely efficient. This is the cream of the crop. Guys like Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, Shea, Giannis, and of course, the big fella Nikola Jokic. Lamelo Ball, however, is unfortunately in a league of his own for all the wrong reasons. This past season, he attempted the second most field goals per game in the NBA. Yet when it comes to efficiency, he doesn't even crack the top 100. And as you can see, there's a pretty strong correlation. Efficiency, he doesn't even crack.
Ain't that crazy? Almost close.
The top 100. And as you can see, there's a pretty strong correlation here between players who are efficient and players who win games. So at the end of the day, if you're not playing efficient basketball, you're probably not going to win many games. Another byproduct of Lamelo's unusual upbringing is that he's never really had to lead a team before. In high school, it was his brothers. In Lithuania, he was 16, and in Australia, he was just 18 years old. He hasn't had to be that guy that sets the tone for everyone else, or the guy that holds people accountable. It's not a criticism, it's just a fact.
Okay, but it's a learning experience. Give him a little more time. I know he's probably been in the league for how long? A couple of years now? Maybe 4 years, going on 5. You just need a little time, that's all.
Don't get me wrong, we can't just lump all of the blame onto Lamelo. It's not news to anyone that the Charlotte Hornets are, and have been for a very long time, a horrendous organisation who have failed to surround Lamelo with any proven winners. It's also not Lamelo's fault that he's played just 231 out of a possible 410 games so far in his career. In his rookie season, it was a fractured wrist. In 2023, it was a sprained left ankle and fractured right ankle. In 2024, he had further complications with that right ankle, missing more than 60 games. And in 2025, he suffered a left calf strain, multiple left ankle sprains, and had surgery on his right.
They're about to play operation on this nigga.
And right ankle. The only season thus far in his NBA career which hasn't been plagued with injuries was in 2022 when he was named an All-Star in just his second season. So it's fair to say it's been a bumpy road for Lamelo thus far. But with all that said, I sure as hell wouldn't count him out. Because this quote-unquote paradox isn't about whether or not he's good enough. It's about whether or not he can evolve. Right now, Lamelo is standing at a crossroads, a point in his career where many have stood before. One road leads to greatness.
And the dream season is now complete. And they're starting to celebrate here in Milwaukee.
The other to what could have been. The question then becomes, will LaMelo Ball rise to the challenge? Because history has shown us that talent alone is never enough. Greatness demands growth, resilience, and a fair bit of luck. But with the young talent the Hornets now have on their roster, with Brandon Miller entering his third season, with the recent addition of Konkaneppel, the best shooter in last year's draft, the Hornets are now poised to take a major leap forward. And LaMelo, at 23 years of age, now has a decade-long runway to rewrite his story, to turn all that hype and potential into a legacy that will stand the test of time.
It be ups, it be downs. When you down, the only way is up.
All that, you need to leave and this and that.
Hey, y'all not hearing him though. Hold on.
Hype and potential into a legacy that will stand the test of time.
It be ups,
it be downs. When you down, the only way is up.
All that, you
Don't
need to
forget that
leave
shit.
and this and that. I mean, when you build something, it's never just going to pop up and be the best thing. So
He's the only Ball brother left now with the ability to lead a franchise to the mountaintop. And dare I say, the next chapter of LaMelo Ball's journey might just be the most compelling one yet.
Honestly, bro, if he have a healthy career, a healthy season this year, all this little LaMelo Ball paradox shit out the window. Out the window. I know that's how it's gonna be. He gonna have, let's say LaMelo was to average like 23 plus points and then like maybe 8 assists. Motherfuckers gonna be like really on that with him. I think he got it in him. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.